Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. Marine. They get a throw in. First quarter of an hour gone. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Goes for a shot. Goal! Arsenal! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 7, Kylian.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oscarson touches it back, and he's quick to return it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Chipozqua clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
A header! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Marine. Knocks it out wide. He can run onto that. Pablo Marine has the space to scheme. Hernandez. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Mohamed Salah running with intent. Mohamed Salah! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He's rising! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
What a throw in. Kukçu. Anderson, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Spread to the right. And this is Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? And it's there! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Back on the way then. And it's Zakarian. Marine. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Now that's a fine challenge. Mendes. Marine. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Caught offside that time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Mohamed Salah. Carlos Soler. And it's Mendes. And Munoz. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mohamed Salah. He'll try from distance. And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Cleared without hesitation.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely,
He's
that.
having a hit! Rudiger, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham gets a foot in here. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Schlotterbeck. And it's Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. Aimed at the far side. Defending of the desperate variety. Oscarson. Now it's Oyarzabal. Not the most accurate pass. Rudiger. And it's Beckham. Anderson.
2 added minutes.
Kochu. Semenyo. Gets a good foot in there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So things are underway. And he's quick to return it. This is a promising build-up. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, Sagasti goes short. Hoisted in. Surely now! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Danny Vivian has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play up from the back. He's a very good defender.
It's Salah! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Sagasti. Oh, good-looking ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Semenyo, good driving run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Salah. That's rather hopeful. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Can he latch on to this? Beckham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. He's shifted it to the flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sagasti. Oh, good spread. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's beaten the last man. Mohamed Salah! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Semenyo. That's an excellent interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. And he's been shifted off it. Semenyo getting forward. He's got away. Can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
Alexander-Arnold has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitutions taking place.
Has a look and plays it forward. Good ball, good take. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Tries one from range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Olasagasti. Cross into the box. Semenyo could move up a gear here. Mohamed Salah being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. He goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pinches it off him. Driving forward. He's in a good position here. And he was alert to it. Hernandez. And that will be it. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
Semenyo plays a sharp little ball here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Axel Witsel, is a real midfield gem. A very understated player who adds a real spine to that midfield. And he must be one of the hardest players to try and play around, I would think.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Brian Hill.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Can he latch on to this? Stood up well to him there. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Arsenal with the corner, they're first. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Half an hour played now. Witsel. Oh, good spread. It's Hill. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Semenyo going face-to-face with his great rival. Very nicely done. And it's played in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, he's got space here. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. And he's certainly... tries one from range! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Arsenal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of... Chance! Brian Hill. Kupchu. And here's Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's not an especially good pass, that. So, what can they make of this? Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Koundé gets across to intercept that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Christian Stuani.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Brian Hill. Witsel.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, great chance! Mbappe! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Reich promptly onto that, and that is that. 75 minutes played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's going for goal!
Girona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. Gazzaniga deals with that nice and simple. Very much into the last knockings. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Unahi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Witsel. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. you.